You're listening to Later with Mo Kelly on demand from KFI AM 640.
It is now time for the game where you choose your own cinematic adventure. There are 10 movie clips that we have assembled from various decades in American movie history, as we do each and every Friday night. And your job is to pick one and then name the movie from which it comes. Some days we play for prizes and some days we play for fun. After hearing the clip, you can ask for help from anyone in the studio or in your house. You can Google, you can text a friend, you can lie, cheat, steal. We don't care. But the answer is up to you. You'll have 30 seconds from the end of the clip and one hint from those of us in the studio to give the right answer. Now, let's get to it. This is Name That Movie Cult Classic.
The spy thriller. The spy thriller.
Did you just have a stroke?
Yeah. Hey, I'm at that age now. Listen, don't wish nothing on me.
No. Restart.
The spy thriller edition of Name That Movie Cult Classic, where you get to choose your own cinematic adventure. Let's start with Kimbers in West Covina. Kimbers, how you doing tonight?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm doing very well. You ready to do this? I know you know how to play.
Oh, I do. And I am not going to even BS. We're going for the game, man.
All right. For a Later with Mo Kelly t-shirt, you can choose any number between 1 and 10.
Oh, man. Do you guys still have the coasters?
I don't believe so. I don't believe so.
Well, I'll take whatever you got, or we'll play for fun. But, yeah, I wanted those coasters. But, yeah.
I'm sorry.
Here we go. We're going to play.
What number? What number?
Let's go.
1 to 10.
8.
Number 8.
Here
we go.
Did I commit murder? I want you to give me proof that everyone we killed had a hand in Munich.
I don't discuss such things with people who don't exist. You want to discuss? Come back to existence. You want your daughter to grow up in exile.
I want evidence.
Professor Hamshari with a beautiful wife and child. He was implicated in a failed assassination attempt on Ben Gurion. He was recruiting for Fatah France. You stopped him.
We should have tried to bring him to Israel.
Azayater, you're a homicide writer in Rome. He was behind the bomb on El Al Flight 76 in 1968. He was working on another bomb last August. I could go on and on with this
According
shit.
to evidence nobody has seen. If these people committed crimes, we should have arrested them. Like Eichmann.
If these guys live, Israelis die. Whatever doubts you have, Avner. You know this is true.
Kimbers, this movie came out in 2005. Do you know what it is?
No, I'm going to try to go with one of the diehards, but I honestly couldn't tell you.
Okay, well, actually, the name of the movie was in the clip.
Ah, poop. I didn't hear it. I heard... Go for it.
It stars
Give me more.
Eric Bana. Daniel Craig was in it as well.
So is
Jeffrey Rush.
It's a Bond.
It is not.
No, sorry. Okay, well, Grandpa chimed in, so we're working on it.
All right, I'm going to play the first 5 seconds of the clip again, and you might, hear the title.
Listen.
All right, here we go.
Did I commit murder? I want you to give me proof that everyone we killed had a hand in Munich.
I don't...
Did you hear it?
No.
All right, we'll try it again.
Did I commit murder? I want you to give me proof that everyone we killed had a hand in Munich.
I don't...
It's right at the end of that clip.
Everyone we killed? Oh, man, just give me... No.
Okay, there was an...
I'm not even going to waste your time.
Listen, I'm trying to give you some clues here.
I know.
There was an incident at the Olympics in which some Israeli athletes were killed. This was an actual event in history. This movie is about the search for those terrorists. The Olympics in 1970.
It wasn't 72.
Yeah, it was. It was in 72. It was in 72. Mark Ronner, jump in.
I think you'll know the director.
Oh, Mark.
Wasn't it Spielberg?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it was. Imagine him doing a Bond movie.
Oh, that's a big one. No.
You got another raspberry.
Sorry.
Okay.
I'm full of them.
Okay, listen very close. It's the last time I'm going to play it. They say the title
Got it. All right.
in the first
Darn
5
it.
seconds of the
Darn
clip.
it.
Here we go.
Did I come?
Love Munich.
Yes,
It was the Munich Olympics.
Munich, yes, Munich.
Yeah.
That's the movie, not a Bond movie, but yes, Munich.
No, that was a great freaking Olympics. But, yeah.
Kimber, thank you so much for
I'm
calling in
sorry,
tonight.
Guys. Well, I was the drunken one to call. But, yeah.
I would have never
All
guessed.
right. Go to the next one.
Okay, Kimber, have a great weekend.
We love you, and thank you guys for always being there.
All right. Kimber, you have a great weekend, all right?
Be safe, Kimbers.
Bye-bye.
I'll have what she's having. Seriously.
Y'all have a double.
Yeah, right?
It's Later with Mo Kelly. More of your calls in just a moment. KFI AM 640. We're live everywhere in the iHeartRadio app.
You're listening to Later with Mo Kelly on demand from KFI AM 640.
Let's get back to the game. Name that movie called Classic, where you get to choose your cinematic adventure. Tonight, we're playing for Later with Mo Kelly t-shirts. Let me just jump in right now and let you know we do not have any more mugs. We do not have any more coasters. We do not have any more keychains, as far as I know. So we're playing for t-shirts tonight. Let's go and talk to John calling in from Lytle Creek. John, how are you this evening?
Better most, not as good as some. How about you?
I'm doing fantastic. I love ending the week this way, being able to talk to folks just like you. Are you on the road right now?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Are you safe? Are you pulled over or at least on a hands-free device?
I'm on a hands-free device.
Good answer. Good answer. Okay. You can choose any number except number 8 between 1 and 10.
Number 2.
Here we go.
About you, Miss Lynn? Well, your beauty's a problem. You worry you won't be taken seriously.
Which one can say of any attractive woman with half a brain?
True, but this one overcompensates by wearing slightly masculine clothing, being more aggressive than her female colleagues, which gives her a somewhat prickly demeanor. And ironically enough, makes it less likely for her to be accepted and promoted by her male superiors, who mistake her insecurities for arrogance. Now, I'd have normally gone with only child, but, you see, by the way you ignored the quip about your parents, I'm going to have to go with orphan.
All right. By the cut of your suit, you went to Oxford or wherever. Naturally think human beings dress like that. But you wear it with such disdain. My guess is you didn't come from money, and your school friends never let you forget it. Which means you were at that school by the grace of someone else's charity, hence the chip on your shoulder. And since your first thought about me ran to orphan, that's what I'd say you are.
John, do you need a hint?
Yes, I do.
Okay. It was the first movie, it was in 2006, the first movie in which this actor took over the mantle as James Bond. Okay, let me just tell you. Daniel Craig.
Well, Daniel Craig, that,
It had a great supporting cast. Jeffrey Wright. It had a great poker scene.
Well, I know it. Casino Royale.
Correct. Casino Royale. Did you cheat? Did you look that up on your phone?
No.
Okay.
No, not while I'm driving.
Well, I hope not, but I thought I would ask the question anyway. Yes, correct. That's one of my favorite, and Mark Ronald would probably disagree with me as far as it being one of the best. But I believe it's one of the best Bond films across all the Bonds. Mark?
The one with Holly Berry.
It was promising. It was promising, but it didn't live up to the promise. By the way, that's the third version of that was filmed.
It was a 67 version, and what other one?
There was one on TV with Barry Nelson as an American Bond in, I think, the late 50s, 59-ish.
I did not know that.
Jimmy Bond on Climax Theater. And it really was called Climax Theater.
Climax Theater.
Yeah, I'm not making that up.
Well, John, congratulations. Thank you for calling in tonight. We have a Later with Mo Kelly t-shirt coming your way. I want you to be safe as you drive the rest of the way to wherever you're going, be at home or somewhere else, and I'm not going to get into all your private business.
No, thank you.
Be safe. We'll talk to you soon, John.
Thanks. Have a great night.
You too. Let's go to Mike in Riverside. And also, we have a few lines open if you want to call in. 800-5201-KFI, 800-520-1534. Name that movie called Classic. We're playing spy thriller movies tonight. Mike in Riverside, how are you, sir?
I'm good, Mo. How are you doing?
I'm doing well. Doing very well. And have you played with us before?
I have once.
Okay, so I need not explain how we do this.
Right. Good to go.
You can choose any number except 8 and 2.
7.
I'll be interested to see if Mark Ronner can guess this one just from the clip. Here we go. Number 7.
Interrogation. What? Methods to withstand interrogation. You've done that? We were taught. Hold out indefinitely. Nobody can hold out indefinitely. Is that so? Yeah, everybody has a limit. I spent some time in interrogation. Once. They make it hard on you? They don't make it easy. Yeah, it was unpleasant. I held out as long as I could. All the stuff they tried. You just can't hold out forever. Impossible.
How'd they finally get to you?
They gave me a grasshopper.
What's a grasshopper?
See, it's 2-part gin, 2-part brandy, 1 part creme de menthe.
Can you find this place?
Of course. You know it.
That's where they want to do the exchange.
You're doing the exchange for cash? You know these people?
My people know them.
Your people have done business with them before, or these people just gave your people a number?
Mike in Riverside. The movie came out in 1998. Do you need any other hint?
I think I got it.
Wait.
Ronin?
Yes, Ronin. Now, what gave it away for you? What was the key clue?
Talking about everybody breaks. I remember that.
I am impressed.
I got lucky with you picked the right one for me.
I was just telling Mark Ronner, you couldn't hear, I was telling him how much I love the chase scene in this movie. It's one of the best car chase scenes in a very, very, very long time.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I was all prepared to cheat. I had my computer booted up. But I didn't need to.
And you didn't need to. How about that? And Mark, you were saying you had a connected interview?
Oh, yeah. It's director John Frankenheimer's last great movie, and I interviewed him right around that time. Massive toupee on the guy.
And that's your takeaway, Mark, the toupee.
I couldn't take my eyes off it. He totally busted me checking out his hair.
Well, he asked for it if you put that toupee on.
He was terrific, though. He was one of our greatest directors, and that was some prime Stellan Skarsgård, by the way.
I forgot he's in it as well, yes.
Yeah.
Sean Bean as well.
Uh-huh.
He was in that scene, as a matter of fact. Well, Mike in Riverside, thank you so much for calling in. The shirt is on its way to you. And please don't be a stranger. Be sure to call in and play with us sometime in the future.
Awesome. Thanks, Mo. Love the show.
Thank you. Have a great weekend. It's Later with Mo Kelly. If you're on hold, we're coming to your calls in just a moment. KFI AM 640 live everywhere in the iHeartRadio app.
You're listening to Later with Mo Kelly on demand from KFI AM 640.
As we continue, name that movie called Classic, but we're talking about spy thrillers tonight. Of course, you probably heard earlier in the evening, you had Mark Ronner give his Ronner report, and it was on the Day of the Jackal. We had talked about that for the better part of this week. So why not have a whole Name That Movie called Classic devoted to spy thrillers? Let's go back to the phones and talk to Steve in Orange County. He wants to be vague. He doesn't want anyone to know where in the county he is.
It's a little crampy after that. We stayed later than... Who's watching Duke? Hello?
Yeah, we just... No, we'll wait. You ready, Steve?
Hey, Mo, what's up, man? How you doing?
I love live radio. How you feeling, Steve? Where in Orange County are you? Why are you trying to be so clandestine?
So I'm in Rancho Santa Margarita. I'm standing right here with my pops.
Yo.
We've been listening to you guys on the radio. We love movies, and we're excited to play, man.
I love it. Now, you've never played with us before, just being clear?
I have not.
Okay. It's real simple. You can choose a number between 1 and 10 with the exception of 2, 7, and 8, which have already been chosen. Then we'll play the corresponding clip to the number you've chosen, and then you have a chance to guess or figure out the movie that the clip comes from. And if you need help, there's Mark Ronner, who knows a little something about movies. I'll give you a hint. We also have Nick Paleocchini, who knows something about movies, who's in the studio. Whatever you need, we're here to help you. So with that, I need
Thank you very much.
Of course. We're not here to embarrass anyone. Now, people may embarrass themselves, but we're not going to embarrass you. You can choose any number except 2, 7, or 8.
We're going to do number 6.
Here we go. Number 6.
Do you mind if I join you?
Not at all. Game is blackjack, gentlemen. $10,000 minimum bet. King for you, sir. Number 3 for you. 17. Hit me. You have 17, sir. I like to live dangerously. 4. 21. 5. I'll stay. I suggest you hit, sir.
I also like to live dangerously.
Steve, do you have any idea?
I love this movie, Mo. Huge shout out to Mark Ronner. This is Austin Powers.
Yes, it is. Austin Powers. Well done, sir.
I'm sitting here with my dad. We used to watch the trilogy all the time together.
Yeah,
what great movies. Thank you so much, guys.
Absolutely. Now, we have, you know what? I got to make sure we get 2 shirts coming your way for you and your father. Thank you for being such good sports.
Awesome, Mo.
Come on, it's the least we can do.
It's like an early Christmas present.
That's right. Hey, thank you for having us. You have a great show. We're huge fans of KFI. Huge shout out to Mark Ronner. Huge shout out to Tuwala and to your whole crew, man. We really enjoy it.
We love you guys.
You're going to mess around and get in the promo. You know that, right?
And that's what we're shooting for, man. You know what's wrong already.
Self-aware. Well, Steve and Steve's Pops, thank you so much for calling in tonight. Have a wonderful and safe weekend, and hopefully we'll get to have you play again.
You too. You too. Thank you very much, Mo. One shout out to my wife. She's pregnant. She's just laying in bed, and she's listening as well.
Hey, Steve.
Huge shout out to Laura. Thank you so much, Mo.
Steve, let me just let you know so you can stay married. Shout her out first next time. That's from me to you. That's a free one. Okay, then you can have the rest of the night without someone in your ear complaining about why you didn't shout her out sooner or as an afterthought.
You can tell you're a married man, Mo. Thank you for the advice.
I want to make it easier for you. Next time she won't let you call in. You got to get that right.
That's right.
All right, be well, guys.
Hey, thank you very much. You too.
It's Later with Mo Kelly. Let's go to Todd in Cherry Valley. Todd, how are you this evening? And hopefully you've had 1 or 2 or 3, substances to warm you up.
Yeah, I'm doing good. I'm driving back from Vegas, and I pulled over and parked here in Prim to take this question.
Okay, let me take that back then. Hopefully you haven't had any substances yet if you've been driving, just to be clear. So when you get home, you can have all the substances you like. So Todd, you can choose any number. Let's just say you can choose 1, 3, 4, 5, 9, or 10. 1, 3, 4, 5, 9, or 10.
Okay, I choose 5.
Max, stay calm. Max, keep it together. Max. There's Italy. That's not cheese. Max, be quiet.
Okay, shall we?
Todd is not an easy one, but if you've seen the movie, you know it without a doubt. Do you need a hint?
I need a hint.
Hey, Mark, you want to sing the theme song from the TV show?
Da 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 da. Now you have to walk and get your nose closed in the door.
Steve Carell.
Oh boy. Oh, Steve Carell?
Yes.
Okay, now I got to go through all the Steve Carell movies in my mind.
No, you don't. Only one is a spy thriller.
Oh.
Can you hear that music in the background?
I hear it.
It doesn't ring a bell for you, does it?
What year is it?
Well, if you knew the music, you would need to know the year. Think about Mark. Go ahead. You know this. I know you're a fan.
Oh yeah. Well, the series starred Don Adams, and he played a character named Agent 86. 86.
The shoe.
The shoe. Yeah,
phone.
that's
Yeah,
the shoe phone. The shoe phone is the giveaway.
Think about the cones of silence and.
Because I know the TV show.
You got it.
Yeah, Get Smart.
Yes, Get Smart. Yes, we knew when we get there eventually.
Attaboy.
Todd, where exactly is Cherry Valley?
It's in near Beaumont. You got to go on the 10 and go east.
Just keep on going east, huh?
Just keep on going east, and you'll run into Beaumont, Cherry Valley.
All right. It's always interesting because I've lived in this state for my whole life, and there's still areas and names of towns that completely foreign to me.
That's why you look at the traffic reporter.
Yeah,
he's the one. That's other than Cherry Valley over at Catalina Island. That's the only other Cherry Valley. But Cherry Valley would be where he's talking about.
Okay,
off the 10, coming out of the Badlands.
If someone said, "Hey, Mo, I live out in Cherry Valley in California. Is that close to you?" I said, "I would have no idea. I have no idea."
It sounds lovely there.
Yes, I've heard of Apple Valley.
Lovely. Yeah, it's very lovely.
You'd have to keep going way up past. Yes,
Todd.
Yep.
Thank you for being safe. Thank you for calling in. Thank you for supporting the show. And we have a Later with Mo Kelly t-shirt coming your way.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Have a great weekend. It's Later with Mo Kelly. The lightning round when we come back. And let's see if we can also stump Mark Ronner when we come back.
No, you just might.
You're listening to Later with Mo Kelly on demand from KFI AM 640.
Time to name a cult classic. Call the show and talk to Mo and tell him what you know. Hey, have you heard? Name that movie cult classic with Mo. Have you heard? It's Mo. Spread the word. It's Later with Mo Kelly. Mo. It's Later with Mo Kelly.
KFI AM 640. It's Later with Mo Kelly. We're live everywhere on the iHeartRadio app. We're finishing up Name That Movie Called Classic and also bringing the week to a close. Let's go to Tahunga and speak to Nima. What's going on?
Hey, Mo. How are you?
Doing well. It's good to talk to you again. How was your evening so far?
You as well. No, just did a Costco run, drinking a little bourbon, and I heard you had an open line, so I called in.
What type of bourbon? I love me some bourbon. After I leave here, I will get more acquainted with some bourbon at home.
I know you like Uncle Nearest, but tonight
Yes.
I'm drinking Kirkland's brand of single batch.
How is that? I don't think I've ever had the Costco brand. That's the Costco house brand.
It's really good. It's only $30 for like a whole liter, so you can't go back. You can't go wrong with that.
I will definitely try it out. My wife is the Costco shopper, and she usually goes on
Right.
Sundays. That's when she goes to Costco, and I guess she gasses up her car and
Right.
everything. So I'll remind her to pick up some bourbon for me. Right now at home, I have some Jack Single Barrel and some other exotic bourbon whiskeys that my wife got me for my birthday. So Friday nights, I'm not doing anything. I'm just going to go home, watch some more Day of the Jackal, finish up that series, and
Girls
sip
Gone
on
Wild.
some bourbon. Oh, yes. I'm going to watch the Girls Gone Wild. Yeah, documentary tonight as well. Got to do that.
By the way, I was at the Halloween party, and I think my wife and I were the only ones out of like the 100+ people that weren't in costume. I was right there in the second row with the Dodgers cap behind Miss Dela Cruz.
Yes, yeah, I remember. I actually do remember. You were sitting over. It was to my right. You were to the left of stage.
Your right
yes.
side.
Mm-hmm. Well,
Right.
I'm glad that we've actually then met in person. So you already know how to play the game. Obviously, you ready to do this
Yes,
one
sir.
more time? All right, you
Yeah,
can.
let's do number 3.
Whoa, you already know what number. I think if you know anything about spy thrillers, you should know this one. Here we go. This is number 3.
Why was there another team?
What?
Of IMF agents at the embassy tonight.
I don't quite follow you.
Let's see if you can follow me around the room. The drunk Russians on the embankment at 7, 8 o'clock. The couple waltzing around me at the embassy at 9 and 11. The waiter standing behind Hannah at the top of the stairs. Bow tie, 12 o'clock. The other IMF team. You're worried about me. Why?
Well, for a little over 2 years, we've been spotting serious blowback in IMF operations. We have a penetration. The other day, we decoded a message on the internet from a Czech we know as Max.
The arms dealer.
That's right. Max, it seems, has 2 unique gifts, a capacity for anonymity and for corrupting susceptible agents.
Neighbor, there were plenty of clues in that clip. Plenty.
Yes, sir. You could have stopped that clip like 22 seconds ago. It's the original Mission Impossible, which is probably one of the best ones. And
You are
directed by
correct.
Brian De Palma.
Yes. The original Mission Impossible. Yes, I agree. I believe it's the best one in the series. It's the most taught. It's less reliant on the over-the-top stunts. I think that the subsequent movies are. Yeah, it's one of my favorites.
Great
It's one of the choices.
storyline and the characters and the plot twist at the end, and yeah, it's a great one.
Well, maybe you just made it too easy. You know, I thought that it's going to be a little more difficult. You said, no, I knew it like 5 seconds in. I didn't need the other 22 seconds. Just showing off. But
sorry, I need to
seriously.
stay humble.
No, seriously. Thank you for supporting us. Thank you for coming out to the pre-Halloween soiree. Thank you for always, I'll just say, just being a walking advertisement for us. I know you won T-shirts before.
Right. Actually, the first thing Tawala said when he picked up, he's like, I can't give you another shirt. I'm like, I don't even want another shirt. I just want to play.
Well, you played well. You represented.
Thank you so much, guys.
And have a great weekend. I'm quite sure we'll do it again in the future.
You as well. Thank you, guys.
All right. Be well. Hey, Mark.
Yeah.
It's your turn. We got one more minute, so I'm going to pick one. We got time for 2. Let's see if you can guess this one.
Have you forgotten something?
Sorry?
The original driving license, the one I said I wanted back.
I thought we might have a little chat about that.
Oh, yes.
The fact is, you see, the original driving license is not here. But don't worry. It's put away in a very safe place. Nobody can get at it but me.
Well, what do you want?
I'm coming to that. What I propose is simply a little trade. I give you the original driving license and all those negatives I took of you for a certain sum of money.
How much?
£1,000. It's worth that, wouldn't you say, to get those documents back?
Yes, I suppose so.
An English gentleman can always be trusted to see sense.
Mark Ronner, do you have a guess?
That sounds a little like Edward Fox. Is that the original Day of the Jackal?
Yes, it is.
Hey,
well done.
Wow. That movie is not streaming right now, at least not for free. So
No.
I haven't seen it in a long time.
Like I said, I haven't seen it in so many years. I'd have to refresh myself. But let's see if you can guess this one, Mr.
All right.
Smarty Pants.
Do it.
Merry Christmas, 007. I'm Sir Hilary Bragg. Oh, no,
You can stop
Mr.
it.
Bond.
No.
Respectable baronets from the College of Heralds do not seduce female patients in clinics. On the other hand, they do get their professional details right. The Beauchamp tombs are not in the Augsburg Cathedral, as you said, but in the St. Anna Kirche. Sir Hilary Bray would have known. A small slip. Takes more than a few props to turn 007 into a herald.
It'll take more than cutting off your earlobes, Blofeld, to turn you into a count.
I may yet surprise you, but I'm afraid that you have no surprises left for me. I know all about your mission, Mr. Bond. Your colleague. Such a keen climber, such a brilliant conversationalist. Before he left us.
Ah, Who Loves You, Baby?
Who Loves You, Baby? Telly Savalas.
One of my all-time favorites. One of the best, absolutely. On Her Majesty's Secret Service.
Yes, you are correct. And you knew very early on. I could tell by your facial expression.
Well,
it's one of my favorites as well.
You can't disguise Telly Savalas' voice. He's got a real distinctive voice.
He was so great in that role. He was so great.
Oh, he was a good Blofeld. Yeah, you got to remember, that's coming right off the heels of Donald Pleasance being like cartoonish Austin Powers Blofeld.
Right.
He was good. And there's a bobsled fight chase in that it's one of the best things in any Bond movie.
Is it this one that has like the car chase on ice?
It is, with Diana Rigg.
Yes. Yeah.
And this is the one I was telling you a few days ago. It's a Christmas movie with a Christmas song in it. And it's actually a pretty decent Christmas song. It's called Do You Know How Christmas Trees Are Grown?
Why do you think I started that whole scene with Merry Christmas, Mr. Bond?
Kindred spirits. I knew it. We had to have something in common after all this time.
Yeah, it was a payoff because we had talked about movies which were actual Christmas movies versus movies which just were set with Christmas as a backdrop and setting.
Now, that's the only Bond movie that George Lazenby did. And thanks to the wonders of AI, there's now all sorts of fantasy Bond fan film mock-ups with Lazenby in like Diamonds Are Forever and some of the others down the line.
You are a Bond nerd.
There would be no point denying it.
Mo, he's just a nerd.
Well, that's true, but
like
he knows
in the
Bond.
best
He's
way.
a Bond nerd.
True.
He's like a milk dud Bond nerd.
I should tell people there. The new Beverly, the cinema that is owned by Tarantino that only shows films in black and white, they're showing On Her Majesty's Secret Service this weekend. You can see that on a big screen on film with other nerds this weekend. Look
Only a nerd would know that information right there.
There's a local James Bond group that reached out to me to let me know about
love it.
Oh my gosh, we gotta go. Look at the time.
I think it's called James Bond Radio, so look them up, please.
KFI AM 640. We're live everywhere in the iHeartRadio app.
If you already know what you want us to say, you're probably in the wrong place.
KFI.
And KOST HD2.
Los Angeles, Orange County.
Live.